Hey guys, this is ProofWLSWorks, and I am your Wednesday vlogger, your new Wednesday vlogger, Sunny Day. I used to be on Saturdays, and was having trouble getting my videos up with stuff going on the weekend, so this day tends to work better for me. So I was lucky enough to start weekday vlogging on the week that we talk about sex. So, you know, the questions are you more comfortable with it? Do you do it with the lights on? Do you enjoy it more? So on and so forth. And for me, this is a little bit complicated because how do I even do this? So I started my sexual life at kind of a young age. You know, not ridiculous, but you know, under 18. And I started at, you know, 130 pounds. So my first few experiences, my first few sexual experiences, I was thin. I was extremely comfortable with my body. I didn't have any body issues to speak of whatsoever. And sex was natural and fun and normal and just really felt good. As I put on weight, I put on sexual complexes, boatloads of them. I still felt like I could be enticing, attractive, sexual, sensual, no matter how heavy I got. I mean, even just pre-op, a year ago, I still felt like if I turned it on full blast, I could, you know, entice my hubby, get his attention, whatever. There's a difference now, though. Absolutely a difference. And it is partially a knowledge that I am different. How I feel about my body is very different. My confidence obviously is different. But that's also reflected back to me in his eyes. They say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I guess I never really understood that. I thought it was just, well, beauty's subjective. You know, everybody's got a different idea of what's beautiful. And I think that for this topic anyway, it's more realistic to say it doesn't matter how confident and alluring and enticing I felt at 300 pounds. If that wasn't reflected by my husband, was I enticing and alluring and confident? And did it matter? You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not to say my husband's a heartless, you know, fatty hater or anything like that. He just, he was not as attracted to me at 300 pounds as he is now. Was it because of the weight? Was it because of how I felt about myself? Was it dealing with somebody who hated herself all the time and having to listen to her constantly berate herself and beat herself up and then turn around and put on lingerie and try and be sexy? I mean, I can see that that would be a hard sell for a lot of people. I think it's a subject we don't all want to talk about very often, but it's there, you know? Your people are more attractive when they're happier with themselves. And I'm definitely light years happier with myself than I was 9 months ago. As far as the act itself, look, this is interesting too, because when I started, like I said, I was 130 pounds. As I gained weight, there was usually some number of years between boyfriends. As you know, I'd break up with somebody and then it would be a year or two before I'd get a new boyfriend. And I was never really promiscuous. I was always in some sort of relationship. If there was a sexual component to it, you know, I was in some sort of committed relationship. And I think that I put on the weight so gradually, I didn't realize how much the weight had affected my sex life until I took the weight off. And now there are things I can do, and I do, that I had forgotten about. There's a level of enjoyment I am able to reach that I couldn't previously. It's like my brain was so engaged in worrying about what angle and how much lighting and, You know, what is he seeing, and da 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 da, that I couldn't even focus on what we were doing. I couldn't separate the two. I was too self-conscious, I guess. That's not the case anymore. I don't have any issues with that. You know, it is what it is, and I am what I am, and I have, you know, I have some weird stuff going on with the arms and whatnot, but it's nothing compared to 300 pounds. And I'm proud of my body. I work hard for my body. And, you know, in the bedroom, if we had a trapeze, I'd be on it. I've always been adventurous and I've always enjoyed sex. I'm a sensual girl. That's just the way I'm made. It's the way I'm built. So yeah, sex has absolutely changed. And do I enjoy it more? Oh yeah, definitely. How much of that is because I feel better about myself? Probably 90%. How much of that is because I see that excitement and attraction in my husband's eyes? Probably 5 to 8%. You know, there's nothing that makes me feel attractive like knowing that he finds me attractive. So anyway, that is my story on sex, and I'm sticking to it. And that's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.